Oh, Valentine's Day coming up on Tuesday, and if you want to make something special for your special someone, think chocolate.
Locally based baker Michael Hall is back with us today with the perfect cake. Good morning, Michael.
Good morning. How
Welcome
you guys
back.
doing?
Good to have
Thank
you here, man.
Glad to be back.
You do magic in the kitchen, and it really is going to be magic today because when we see the finished product, people are going to be amazed.
Yes, they are. That's it's just a chocolate cherry cake. Chocolate cake with cherry filling with a mirror glaze on the top. Something just a little bit extra special for this time of year. Or any time of year.
Yeah, and a lot of people are still amazed that cake can come from scratch, not from a box.
Exactly. All my ingredients are, as you see, don't go to no cake boxes. Cake boxes, they don't give the right flavor.
Well, they can if you're in a hurry, but this is so much better. So where do we start, Michael?
Okay, so first things first, we put the butter in.
And that's room temperature butter, and that's very important.
Yes.
That it's got to be the right consistency.
Because if it's not, then it's gonna leave clumps in the filling. So then you put in 2/3 cups of vegetable oil.
This might be fun for a couple to do together, too.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
it is.
Like Cheryl and I.
Yeah, we could do that together at home later.
You turn the blender on. You start mixing up. Normally, you let it mix for about 2 to 3 minutes. You may not have that time today, but you mix it for about 2 to 3 minutes till everything is well incorporated together. And
creating the emulsion.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. And I mean, you'll know when it's mixed because you won't see the chunks of butter on the inside with the vegetable oil. So once that gets whipped up pretty good, next thing you normally do is you add any type of flavor. Like I said in the past, I like using butter and vanilla. You can use vanilla extract. You can use almond extract. Normally, you can use whatever makes the cake taste great. So.
That's butter, so that's better.
Yeah, butter is always good.
It's butter, vanilla.
Yes, sir. So it's a taste, is a little flavor for both. So, so you take. I normally do like you can either use 2 teaspoons or I use a half a tablespoon.
Okay.
So pour that in.
I've never seen the consistency on that. I'm gonna have to try that in something.
It's the taste is really good. It really is. So you let that mix up a little bit longer. Next thing I would do is the eggs. You normally want to do 1 egg at a time. You mix it, you let it mix up thoroughly, and then add the next. So
we're speeding everything up for TV here today.
But as we've talked to with bakers, that's very important. When it says add them one at a time, add them one at a time.
Exactly. Because if you don't, then it throws off the whole.
While you're doing that, talk to us about the actual cake flour. What have you got here?
Right here I have flour, I have cocoa, I have baking powder, baking soda, and salt. And I normally use like a cup of cocoa, and this is 2.5 cups of flour, a teaspoon of baking soda, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and a teaspoon of salt.
So you added more cocoa. Is that going to make it a darker chocolate cake, or?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. You want it because if you don't, it'll be a light chocolate cake.
Okay.
And, you know, you want chocolate to be chocolate.
That's right.
Not a pale.
Yeah.
Not a pale. And next you add is the salt on the sugar, and that's 1.5 cups of sugar. And when that mix up, you'll normally you'll see how everything starts to incorporate together, and it looks real fluffy. So once all this get mixed up, and like say about 5 minutes for you bakers at home, you'll tell it'll be a lot more fluffy. So you get all that together, and the next step we do is we go with the dry and the wet, and the dry. 1 minute, I said it wrong. Dry, wet, dry, wet, dry.
Okay.
So it's like
and with dry.
Yep.
So what's our wet? Just milk?
It's buttermilk.
Buttermilk. Okay.
So we got butter, sugar, butter, and buttermilk.
Buttermilk actually cooks better. That's for my opinion in the cake.
Adds a little tang too.
Exactly. It, I think it makes it more like moist.
Moist, yeah.
So.
And this mix is going to make how many layers are we going here, Michael?
This one normally could do 2. I put it on the website as far as the ingredients, how it does. This one right here, this batter can do about 2-layer cake. like a 6-inch cake.
We were just looking at that cake, and I asked you about this beautiful glaze, and you said it'd take too long to explain to you how to do this. So.
Well, when we started the show, they showed this, and I thought he had it wrapped in like cellophane or something, but that is the actual finish on the cake, and it's what you call it a mirror finish.
Mirror glaze. Yes, sir.
That is magic, man. That is just amazing. It doesn't. People are probably watching at home saying that's a plastic cake.
It
That's
looks
a real
plastic.
cake.
It's a real cake.
Yeah.
You want? Can we cut it?
You sure can. You sure can.
Bill, you want to try?
No, you cut it. I don't want to mess that up.
Let's see.
All right, so we'll do a switch here. Proof
Wait.
that it's a real cake.
Yes.
So now, is it candy? It's like a candy apple kind of flavor?
What's the
or
flavor? Is that the cherry part of the cake?
What, the glaze?
Is the glaze?
No.
Oh, okay.
It sure is actually.
Oh, wait, I got it.
You got it?
Yeah. I think.
Yeah.
I got it.
All right, now turn that around so folks can see that. Yeah, that's. Oh, I'm gonna definitely do this.
Oh, it tastes delicious. So we're going to bake the cake for how long, Michael?
The cake normally bakes between 45 to 60 minutes. It all depends on your oven on 350 degrees.
All right, we'll put the
Always
recipe.
preheat your oven ahead of time.
Yeah.
Great tips. Thank you, Michael. Happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you. Same to you.